This is a familiar sight. So, you may have noticed a lot of things are very weird up here. There's a reason. Let me show you that reason. I made a boo-boo. Hello everyone, I am Andrew Jordan, also known as the 12th Kind here on YouTube, and today is some more Let's Play Stellaris. In the previous episode, some things happened, but you got a different kind of video instead. Between episode 27 and today's episode, I did a lot of playing behind the screen, and my economy was just completely destroyed. I was having a hard time keeping this in the positive, and also I was just fast forwarding a lot. As you see, it's 2699, so almost 2700, 300 more years to go until the end game. So what the hell happened, I hear you ask? Well, in an attempt to make my economy not garbage, I started giving systems away to the Shabtak Union and to the Kundan Kingdom, and also the Sacred Nation. And so that made the Shabtak Union the president of the Federation because they have the strongest economy. Their economy basically doubled, and my economy was cut in half because of it. Yeah. And then I was like, well, that didn't fix my economy, so I made vassals. The Mid-Rimmers and New Ververa became semi-independent nations. Well, that didn't fix my economy either. Also, New Ververa had a robot uprising on their hand, so that was good. So now I think we should reintegrate these subjects. I'm maxed out on influence, so we can do that. And when we reintegrate these, we will be able to can I not? Oh, okay, we can only do it one at a time. Alright. So let me go ahead and get this up to fastest. Excuse you, there we go. A lot of things are happening, and so the game's taking a while. Okay. I'm gonna keep that off just because it looks gross. The other thing I learned is that homelessness is basically a non-issue. As you see, it's like negative, like -4 to stability, because 13 population peoples, what have you, are without homes, and we've got people who are unemployed. Unemployment is a bigger issue, and so because of that, we're basically just going to rework everything to try and get more people to have jobs. So basically, we're going to go through. If they have Paradise Domes, we're going to replace it with things that will actually get jobs into the hands of the people. Let's see. They do not have an energy grid. I would like that, just so we get that extra insurance, or not insurance. You know, the boost to credits. And then you. Despot Secondus has all of these Paradise Domes, but that's unnecessary. Also, for some reason, they've got an extra build slot, so let's take care of that. And let's just start giving people jobs. And also probably get more food. Alright, so they're prime. Oh, you can be upgraded, okay. Yeah, homelessness, not as big of an issue as unemployment in this game, apparently. So we're going to work on that. So let's see. I actually want to get a Ministry of Production on some of these worlds. Just so that way we get that little extra boost. Yeah, get me that. And in fact, because housing is not an issue, we're gonna replace these. Let's see. Oh, we're maxed out. Okay. Let's see. Paradise Dome. Give me a Ministry of Production. Do you have a food processing? You do. Okay. So this is basically what we're going to be doing this episode, is making sure everyone has a job. You can sleep at work. Is basically what I'm saying. Because apparently, according in the eyes of this game, it does not matter. Oh shoot, did I... Not mining district, I want a generator district. And then we can get an energy grid and food processing center. And then civilian industries. And Ministry of Production. And hydroponics farm. More hydroponics farms, and commercial zones. So this is basically what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to cut ahead to when we take care of that. Alright, so I have all of that queued up, and Earth is just like, I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Oh, I have population controls on. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That explains so much. Well, I guess we'll do like this little number. We'll add those in, and then I would like a Ministry of Production. Alright, so now all of them have their orders. We are now in the process of reintegrating New Ververa, and as you can see, I turned off Union Map mode because since everyone except for these two nations are a part of the United Good Boys, it didn't make sense to have Union Map mode on anymore. So that's what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, have you FTL jump. You come back. Also, because I gave so many systems away, I don't have as many anchorages. So the amount of fleets that we have are significantly decreased. And also, we don't have access to the Federation fleet anymore. So that happened. Alright, and get that going. Everyone has their build orders, good. And we do have some things that are full up. So let's go and take care of that. Now we're full up on money, okay. So let's do this little number. So basically, I would use the fast forward cheat and just skip ahead. Like, I would put it in for 100 years, but then every like 20 or 30 years I would cancel out of it just to see what had happened.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
At that time, that's actually a good segue. We actually got a lot of technology. So hold on real quick, what is this? Ah, okay. The mega cannon for the Titans. Devastator torpedoes, that'd be nice. So let me go into research. We are... Oh, okay, subject integration is taking in the most. Okay. So we researched a lot of the stuff that had been sitting in our queue because we had scanned parts of it in previous battles from long ago, but we never finished it. We also have improved strike craft, so it's the highest level of strike craft you can get. Does 9 to 18 damage. We'll have to check and see what damage the amoeba do, and then we'll replace them if need be. Also, Corps of Engineers lowers upgrade cost and increases upgrade speed. Also, there was an event regarding a dragon, so now there's dragon scale armor that we can have for our ships, which is also what we're going to be doing this episode. We got mega structure restoration and also mega engineering. It also upped our storage capacity by like 20,000 because you need a lot of resources to make mega structures. Also, synthetic leaders are now a thing. We got a few other kinds of super lasers to put on our Colossus, which I will show you in a hot minute. Society research. Honestly, there's not a lot. It's just been like, you know, upping fleet command limit, upping habitability, starbase cap. I did up food from jobs with the nutrient replicators, global defense planning because it was just kind of sitting there and I wanted to go ahead and get it. Increases to edict durations. And I think that's everything that you guys didn't see for society. And then physics, here we go. Neutron sweep is our latest planet killer weapon, so we can actually go and design a Colossus to use the neutron sweep. We also got gateway construction, which if you had saw earlier when I was hovering over Sol now has a gateway. Basically I just put gateways in a few different, oh hey, international trade increases, cool. I put gateways in a lot of systems that I feel like would benefit from having a gateway. Now, of course, all endgame factions can use gateways, regardless. Like, there's no way to close them off, so the enemy can't use them. They'll just use them regardless, which is a bit unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Real quick, I want to take you, after you're done with that, I want you to go and build that. Okay. So yeah, another perk to having gateways where they are is that they can now use, it's a lot quicker to get around. That's basically why I did that. Very expensive, but very much worth it. So if we go into here, you can see I put a gateway here. It doesn't show like any sort of upkeep, it's just there, which is really nice. Let's see what else. I got rid of a couple of fleets, and now let's go and design ourselves another Colossus weapon. So if I sound a little weird, like a little off axis, or like, I don't know how else to describe it, but basically if I sound closer, or like a bit farther away, or like just somewhere a bit weirder, I actually got a the global pacifier. That was another weapon that we got. But yeah, I actually got a couple of mic stands for Christmas, and so I took down the boom arm that I had attached to my desk, which was always slipping off because my desk has a bevel on it, which doesn't play nice with clamps. And my dad got me a couple of boom arms for Christmas, so I actually have one set up with my microphone, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and put a neutron sweep on there. We can only have one at a time, but that's fine. I'm gonna put the dragon scale armor on it. Ooh. I want to name it after a dragon type Pokemon. The Rayquaza class Colossus. There we go. And then I want to make one more with the... Oh no, did I already do that? I feel like I already did that. Oh yeah, I called it the Chillax class. Here we go. It doesn't... Yeah, okay. It's weird that it didn't up to dragon scale, but that's... I don't know. It's fine. Overwrite design. Go to the Death Star. You shall also have dragon scale armor. Which means you, my good sir, need to go and upgrade. Or actually, can I... Hold on. What is your... Oh, I can't change your home system. That's weird. It's just going back to the starbase it was made at. Which, I mean, is fine. It's just a gateway jump away, so it's fine. Alright, well... I wonder if the game runs faster if I do this. I'm not entirely sure. Hello. We have not updated the ion cannon design. But to be fair, I don't use ion cannons. They're very large. And not really worth it, if I'm being totally honest. Let's see. I am adding dragon scales to all these because there's no one else to go to war with. No one else that we have to worry about shields with. So I'm just getting ready for the Scourge. I have been using the side drive of the Federation fleet a lot, but now that I'm no longer the president of the Federation, it should be fine. We haven't designed a Titan class, which is okay. Let's see, what are you? You are 20 to 30. So, really, you get... If you do pacification of the amiibos, you get, like, the best strike craft right out of the bat. And there's not even the improved strike craft can beat it, which is very interesting, but okay. Chunky boy, I'm gonna upgrade the armor on here. I don't think I'm gonna use it though, because I really would rather use Corvettes because they get around a lot faster. And even though I actually did do some research, and even though technically you really shouldn't Corvette spam, the way that they reworked evasion made it so Corvette spamming is a legitimate option, which is very strange, but okay. So you're taken care of, and then I need to upgrade these designs. There we go, and then the Type 2 needs dragon scale armor. Okay, excellent. So protectors, you're gonna get retrofit for... Honestly, that's not a lot, which is good. How's... Go... yeah. And then first fleet. I'm actually just gonna have you FTL jump straight there. I've been having problems with pirates. So that's been fun to deal with. Also, that's a bit loud. I'm gonna lower that. Where are you going to get upgrades? Planet per 33. Oh, one criminal job per 33 planet crime. hold on. I'm curious about something. Do you have precinct houses? You do not, but if I do this, okay, so we can do this. It does plus 15 crime. We can increase the unemployment benefits on the planet. It will not be cheap, but would provide additional time to seek a more permanent solution, such as creating more jobs or improving the living standards of the affected population groups. We could also do nothing, but this would likely result in the formation of a significant criminal underworld. If it's plus 15 crime, then it's actually just going to be plus 5 crime, because minus 90 crime from population jobs. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Criminal underworld. Decisions? Yeah, it's actually 4%. Because of how that works. Okay. Well, you know what I can do? Oh, I can't launch an anti-crime campaign because I don't have a precinct house. Got it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Protectors, you are on your way. First Fleet, you are in combat. Oh, jeez. There's so much stuff happening that it's just like... the game's really chugging. Just a bunch of Corvettes, really? Oh, okay. I think the largest pirate fleet that I've seen between episodes was like 4.7k. It was crazy. They had like 2 pirate cruisers. It was crazy, but also really kind of cool. There we go. It's like we're at the point where there's not a lot happening, but like there's so many like calculations happening. Yeah, the game is kind of glitching out where it keeps giving us the thing where it's like, you've gathered all the Alligate insights. Like, yes, I know. It's kind of nuts, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's what happens when you have to fix a glitch with cheats, and then it just doesn't want to do it anymore. It doesn't want to work anymore, which is just, I'll take what I can get. There we go. So that's on its way to working. And now we need to upgrade all of our defense platforms. Let's see. Okay. Trade up didn't have anything. You do. Let's get point defense. I want all those point defense. Yeah, and also you can only put an ion cannon on a starbase if it has citadel, or if it is a citadel. Which, you know, there are some reasons why you would want a citadel, but then there are like other reasons where you're like, probably not. I'm just putting point defense because I know how the Scourge works on a philosophical and personal level. That's a joke. You never know. Someone might take you seriously, and then you have to be like, it was a joke. I might... I was thinking about maybe replacing one of the anchorages with a shipyard. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll think about it. You... Yeah, I'm working on you right now. You're about to get a commercial zone in 8 days. Let's get that going. So that'll tick that down. And they'll actually get a couple of more commercial zones. I apparently had already queued this up. Wait, why am I replacing the crystal mine? No, I'm not replacing the crystal mine. What the heck? I would like synthetics. But no, that's what? No.
Construction completed.
Construction complete. Commercial zones. Get that going.
Construction completed.
Alright, planets are getting things taken care of. Oh, did I? Oh, no, the integration is done. Okay. What? Is it? Oh, no, I think this is up here. Is it? I don't have the slightest clue. Where are you? Abandoned observation post. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I got it confused with something else. Okay. So I guess I completely overlooked you. I'm sorry. Well, did I? I think I did. So let's just continue placing those. Oh, hello. That would be helpful. Anything else? Any, like, specific one-off buildings that you need? No. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's good. And then more commercial zones. So someone else had completed their construction queue. I was you. And then you do that, and then you should be taken care of. Also, you have 5 available jobs. It's because 2 of those are apparently... You know what, I should probably... Well, other worlds had a thing where it was like... Yeah, okay, the available job were specialist jobs, okay. And then you're working on replacing things. Got it. Well, for a second, I could have sworn it said it was like, there's no governor, and I was like, wait, what? That's impossible. Okay, yeah. So that's all good. And I took care of all those. Excellent. And I guess now it's just a matter of waiting as we continue to build all this stuff. Okay. It's gonna take like several hundred days for all of this to be built. This is kind of crazy. So how long will it take to reintegrate you? They're loyal, alright. But they are kind of mad that we blew up a couple of worlds when they had that robot uprising, but you know, it's fine. No one else seems to care. Do you care? Yeah, you don't care. Do you care? Literally, no one else cares. Well, that's not true. These guys, they don't care. We're not a... Wait, I think we are imperialists. Oh. Oh, good. Let's see. Let's Concordia and Pyra. what we could do is, because they're disloyal, we could release them and then declare war on them, and then we'll crack their worlds, and then we'll see who's disloyal now. Yeah, I am an Imperial. Holy crap. You know what? Let's release this subject. Let's do it. You're disloyal. Few criminals are not to be concerned. Now they are unfriendly. We are sad and disappointed to see you go, Gentis Fortis. Yeah, right. Now, where's that fleet? The Protectors. Shall we have a little bit of fun? Let's see, where... When will you get there? You'll get there soon. Okay. So, we're gonna have them do that little number. You are also going to get upgrades there? Can your thing be Despot Station? And then go to Despot Station. There we go. That'll work. And now, I want to wait until after the DS1 has had its retrofit or its upgrades, and then we'll, I guess, go to war against the Mid-Rimmers and blow up all their planets. Because honestly, there's not a lot happening. And, I don't know. I think what I would like to see... So you cracked a world, released from Overlord. Gives plus 30, how about that? I want to jump ahead, let's say, I don't know, a year? Yeah, I'm gonna jump ahead a year and I'll be right back. Alright, so I jumped forward a whole year, the whole 360 days. We are running a deficit on food, but also because I'm selling 800 per month, we are maxed out on credits, so I would like to go ahead and buy some minerals just in case we need to build something. Gonna sell some of that. Alright, and looks like we are just running a deficit on volatile moles. That's fine. Am I selling volatile moles? I'm buying. Okay. So that's good. All of these other worlds are slowly working through their queues. Looks like Kesho still has... Oh yeah, because I didn't upgrade these. Excuse you, game. There we go. For some reason, it's decided to be a little on the slow side. Let's see. Yeah, minus 24 housing only produces minus 9 stability, which is fine. Let's see. Okay. Any other worlds that are ready to go? You... I totally just glossed over you. Oh my gosh. How did I not notice this? Alright, well, let's do that. Do you have a Ministry of Production? I don't see one. Yeah, it's in the list, so they didn't have it. Okay. And I would like... Let's get some of these going. More chemical plants. Okay. So apparently there were just some worlds that I missed. Aquarius, how are you doing? You're doing good. You are ready to have those queued up. Same for you. Yeah, okay. So, what we learned here today, homelessness is apparently not as big of a deal as unemployment, because it's all about whether or not you can work for the benefit of the nation. Alright, so that's going on. How are you doing? Border friction. Have they made claims on us? Diplomatic map mode. No, it's just that there's this. Okay. Well, they have actually entered a research agreement with the Confederation of Peo, which is kind of interesting. And okay, I'm curious, what does the rest of the galaxy think about them? Kundun Kingdom is -5. Sacred Nation is at 70. Sathori is at 60. And oh yeah, that's right. The Mid-Rimmers got our Defenders of the Galaxy Ascension perk. Okay. Here's the thing, that fleet is in position. Could we do that? Could we request total war? I don't know. That's a good question. Where are you? Do you have your dragon scale armor? Yes, you do. Perfect. Please make your way to the current system. We will show what the Gentis Fortis Populum is truly about. Yes. Is the integration still happening? Yes, it is. You are the target of a Cosbelly from the Kundun Kingdom. Or a Casus Belly? I could never, because the font. Casus Belly, whatever. Basically like reason for war in Latin. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Here's my Latin textbook. We're gonna see if it's in there. We're gonna have ourselves a Latin lesson. Here we go. C. What was it? Was it CAS? Yeah, CASUS. Okay, so here in my book, Casus, masculine, spelt C-A with a macron, S-U-S, meaning accident or chance, and then belly, meaning war, neuter noun, so literally means chance of wars. If you do it like that. Yeah, that's just an I. If you could type with a macron, it would be I with a macron at the end. B-E-L-L-I with a macron. And that's the plural form of bellum, which is Latin for war. Let's get that back there. There we go. So there we go. I always knew it meant, like, you know, like reason for war or something like that, but now it's, for the record, it literally translates for chance of wars. So yeah. The more you know. Alright, so you're here. Get those upgrades going. Also, we're going to get a refund on exotic gases. Nice. I'm curious. Because I know that the agmatic cache is, like, listed with, like... Because it's like when you look up, it's like got the dreadnought. Yeah, it's got like the. Well, I guess it's just. Well, no, because. Yeah, it's kind of like a skull-like icon. Oh, speaking of skulls, okay. So you know over here there used to be the automatic dreadnought. Well, while I was fast forwarding, the Shabtak Union just kind of came in and took it out. So it continues the trend of other nations. Oh heck, of other nations taking care of the many dangers of the galaxy for us because we're very squishy. We're very squishy, but we have a Death Star, so you know it all works out. Yeah. Let's see, and you're still... How long would it take for them to be integrated? It shouldn't take that long, because we were... Yeah, whatever. So yeah, the Kundun Kingdom, after all that, is still inferior, and the Confederacy is still pathetic. They're also at negative 800. Oh yeah, because we put a bunch of claims on them. Right. Well, they're being integrated. Okay, so that's just gonna take a while. Yeah, the Shabtak Union is now superior. It's basically up to its full strength. Oh, I just saw that. A bunch of these, yep. The red suitcases are being replaced with nothingness. Oh, it's great. So I hope you guys had a nice Christmas and enjoying the holidays. If you don't celebrate Christmas, did that make sense? Yeah. If you celebrated Christmas, I hope it was great. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you've had a lovely holiday season. The day I'm recording this is the day after Christmas, so Thursday, and so this should hopefully be coming up on Friday. I think what I might do is on Saturday, I'll just boot up Stellaris and just set it to run for like 100 years and like don't even touch it and go work on other things. That would be very interesting to see what comes about that. Okay, so I thought I canceled that. There we go, let's cancel that. There we go. That's taking care, because it went from like negative 100 something to negative 96, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. And now I know why. Alright, so all of that is being taken care of. Whoa. I totally forgot. I got the Eternal Vigilance Ascension perk because I finished up the Domination tree. So there's literally nothing else to do here, which is why it says like 1 million. And it's like we're still getting like 1,000 per month, but like it's unnecessary at this point. So yeah, we have Eternal Vigilance, which ups starbase damage and hull points by 25%. Also increases how many defense platforms you can build and how much damage they do by 25%, which is nice and definitely very helpful, considering that I'm really worried about this endgame crisis. But I am also excited, because then that means this run is over and we can do a much shorter second run, which I've already decided end year is going to be a lot sooner. I think basically there's a lot of stuff that happens leading up to the mid-game crisis, and that's all well and good. And then after the mid-game crisis, if you're someone like me who's trying to destroy a rival federation, after a while it just becomes like a steamroll thing, and they're gone before you can really do anything about it, or before you can really get invested in those wars. So, like, with that, there just becomes like 300 years of nothing, just a lot of micromanaging and trying to fight pirates and all that fun stuff. So I think I'll keep the mid-game crisis either at the same year or like slightly earlier, and then the end game crisis is going to happen a lot sooner, because you start at 2200, and so 300 years of things happening goes by without you thinking about it. But then waiting for the end game is so tedious. It's insane. And also, border systems don't really change hands between AI empires, which is really weird. Why do I have that system? Hey, do you want the trippy system? Offer trade deal. Do you want... There. I don't know why I have that. Sorry, I just completely cut myself off, but this is because I didn't realize I had that system. But yeah, so what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, it just basically, TLDR, it takes a long ass time for things to get going when you've crushed all of your enemies and are just waiting for the end to come and destroy you. So yeah, that's basically what that's all about. I guess while I'm here I can use this for updates. I'll make like a, there we go. I'll make like an actual, like, I don't know, big like video thing about this, like, at some point. No, we're not gonna do that yet. But basically what's going on right now is I made a back in November, about a month and some change ago, I made an account on this new video sharing platform called Vlare, and I've actually, at the time of recording this, I have the first Let's Play that's exclusive to Vlare, fully recorded, edited, and scheduled. So that is currently waiting to go up on January 6, 2020 at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Asterix. I didn't realize that the time zone for the scheduler was UTC. There was nothing that indicated that. So it's probably going to end up going up around like 6:30 a.m., which is fine, I guess, as long as it's just up at or like that day. Is all I'm really concerned about. I did let the developers know. I was like, hey, so like there's some other issues, but it's like a brand new website. It's only been up for like 8 months, and like already I'm in love with the service. I'm not leaving YouTube. That I should probably let you know, is I'm not I'm not just up and leaving.
Completed.
This is just, it's like supplemental content. It's like on my website where I have mini pack, and hopefully in the future, Saturday Morning Splatoon, which I'm still slowly working on recording episodes. The reason why it's taken me so long to get that series up on the website is because the map rotations are done in real time, so I can't just record like 10 episodes in an hour. I have to wait until the rotations change, which at that point I'm already working on other things. So it's one of those things where I'm going to bring it to the website eventually. I do have a few episodes of that series already recorded and edited and exported, but they're just not on the website just yet because I'm waiting on getting more done. But yeah, so Vlare, you could actually I don't think I could link to that. Order restored. Yeah, so basically, just at this point, we're just gonna say like, a few criminals is no problem, because I think every world has a precinct house on it now, so that's good. And then also, President's reign.
Construction completed.
Crime wave on, what was that? Titan? Titan or Triton? Triton. Okay. Oop. Let's see. Volatile moles. What are we doing? We're doing really well in Crystal, so I actually want to replace you with a precinct house, just to be on the safe side. So what you can do is go to Vlare.tv and just search the 12th Kind. I'm the only person with that username on that website, and then you'll find my channel. You can drop a follow.
Construction completed.
And
Construction
you'll be
completed.
I don't think there's
Construction
notifications
completed.
yet, like email notifications. At least I haven't seen any. But when you follow me, when you log into your Vlare account, you should see like latest videos and stuff like that. My first video is a test video, and then I've got a trailer for the first Vlare Let's Play, which I'm doing a little something different than what I'm doing now. I'm basically using my Vlare channel as like a beta version of Year 4. It's got themed art, which if you go now, you'll see the art that I'm currently using, which I realized at the time of recording this, I still haven't changed my channel icon to the actual like logo. It's still just my face. So I should go and change that. But yeah, so I've made themed channel art for the first Vlare Let's Play. There's a channel, not a channel trailer, but a series trailer that goes up next Monday the 30th. So you should see a tweet about that on the official Twitter account, which I have linked in my descriptions because of an upload default. It should be there. And then also that day, you're gonna get a blog post from my website that explains everything that's going on with Vlare, why I like it, and all that stuff. I'm a lot better at expressing myself in a blog post than I am in a video, just by me absolutely loving the process of making videos. I don't know why that is. Don't ask me. Real quick, it looks like a bunch of planets just finished their queues. So let's do that. So I'll pick up that slack, and then I want to replace you with that ups amenities. But oop, yeah, start it. Wasn't there a thing that produced science? Oh yeah, the research labs. They take consumer goods and produce science. Cool. Alright, everyone else seems to be doing good except for Gauze for some reason. It's because of that. Yeah, let's do that little number. Any world that still has unemployed after that, I'm very concerned about. Can we end martial law? Okay, yeah. So basically the thing is that they're low on amenities. That's fine. Once they start filling in those clerk jobs, they'll get those amenities. So yeah, there's a blog post that'll be coming out next Monday. Should be. Yeah, I scheduled it. So yeah, next Monday you get that series trailer and that also for year 4, which I've also decided to incorporate into my player channel just because it removes a lot of headache, is I made a list of all the Let's Plays I want to do, and I numbered them all, and then sorry about that, I started thinking about the logistics of certain series, and so I started moving them around. And so I just decided to put a note on there that Let's Plays will happen when they're ready. And I don't want to give any examples from either channel, because I might spoil some things. Well, I guess for like, to use my YouTube channel, for example, let's say I was working on, if I was doing like one Let's Play at a time, which I'm doing for my Blair channel, let's say I'm working on Pokemon Blue, Metroid Samus Returns, and let's see, what else have I done in the past? Galaxy on Fire 2. So I'm working on all 3 of those series, and it's time for the next Let's Play. Pokemon Blue is almost ready, but still needs another few months. Metroid Samus Returns is still in pre-production phase, so that one's not ready, and I don't want to rush out Pokemon, so I'll bring in Galaxy on Fire 2, so that's basically good to go, because if you've seen that Let's Play, I didn't make an outline, I just kind of went with the flow, and I thought of what to do for the next episode, like when the previous episode ended. Like, I gave out a very generic idea as to what we'd be doing for the next episode, and then the next episode I just completely winged it, which honestly was a lot of fun. Not a lot. What am I trying to say? There's a lot of series that I've done in the past year or so where, like, there's a lot of pre-planning, but no actual, like, episode paths get made, and, like, the actual recording process is just done pretty much by the seat of my pants. Like, I just breeze through that and just wing it all. That's what I did for Lego Star Wars, believe it or not. I went off of, like, that game I did exclusively from memory. Like, I had a rough idea as to how many mini kits there were and, like, what all things did and what constituted 100%. But other than that, completely improvised all the way through, just using exclusively my memory. So that was fun. Alright. So, let's see, what have we took care of all, like, basically all these construction queues are still happening. Homelessness is a non-issue according to this game, so I'm not worried. Yeah, look at this, 60% stability, only minus 11 points of stability. Yeah. It's basically a population approval. So it's like, they're like, yeah, you know, we're homeless, but at least we have jobs, so, you know, we can still be productive. We can always sleep at work. But, yeah. Let's see, is there anything? I feel like there were some other things I wanted to talk about. Oh, I got a new chair. So in all the videos before this one, You may have heard my chair squeaking a lot. It was a very cheap $60 garbage chair that was actually giving me a lot of like health problems because it was so bad. And so my mom actually bought me this really nice gamer chair. Not the gamer chair, but you know, the one that just, you know, it's like it's a gamer chair. It's like it's got blue stripes on it, which is great because it fits the channel branding. And it was like the whole process of my mom getting this gift, like if you've ever seen any of the vlogs by Stephen George where he goes and celebrates Christmas with his friend Chugga Conroy, you'll know that Chugga Conroy has this thing where he'll ask you what you want for Christmas without you realizing that he's asking you what you want for Christmas, which is really cool. And that's basically what my mom had been doing. She knew that I needed a new chair, and I've talked about like getting a new chair because it was like this cheapo $60 one wasn't cutting in. It was giving me a lot of health issues. And then at one point, just out of the blue, like after a package came from extended family that contained Christmas gifts, she asked me if you had to choose a color between red, white, and
Construction
blue.
completed.
What would you choose? And I almost said America because, you know, red, white, and blue. But I was like, blue, because it's like, it's my brand. And she was like, okay, cool. And I thought it had something to do with that, with the gifts from the extended family. But no, that wasn't the case at all. And then also at one point, I was like, she was like, hey, so I'm thinking about sending aside one of your gifts for your birthday because it's kind of big and it's hard to hide, and also is a little expensive, and I really want you to open it on Christmas. And I was like, oh, okay. And then later that day I was like, hey, can I have a hint as to what you got? And she was like, it's bigger than a bread box. And so for like a week I was trying to figure out what the heck this gift was. And then on the 24th, so the other day, we went to Office Depot, and then like I had just completely like walked by it because I didn't notice it, because I was on a mission to get ink, and my mom said that she was there to get toner, which apparently was an elaborate ruse, because it turns out that the gift that she had got me was this chair, and I've sat in it for like a total of like 15 hours over the course of 3 days, so like 5 hours each day. Well, it will be 15 after today. And honestly, I really love this chair. It's great. So yeah, I've basically been using today's episode as like a little like, hey, heads up, let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy everything. Landis 2, why do you still have unemployed? Oh, it's because I didn't upgrade that, right. Consumer goods, you have peaked out your storage capacity. I need some more of that. I need more volatile moles. There we go. There we go. That'll work. So let's see, what would we talk about? We talked about sharing Christmas stories. If you have Christmas or holiday stories of your own from this year, let me know in the comments and we'll talk about that. Let's see. Talked about Vlaire, which I think I'll make a true announcement video and just pray that YouTube doesn't destroy my channel, which if they do, I still have the archives, and then I'll just like go fully to Vlaire and I'll start uploading the archive on like the weekends or something. That's a wait and see kind of thing. Let's see, what else? Was there anything else I needed to tell you guys? Talked about this series and how second run's gonna be a lot shorter. Talked about Vlare Let's Plays happening one at a time. And I think that's everything. Is that everything? I think so. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of stuff that I'm working on behind the scenes that I can't really talk about because it might spoil some things. So, yeah. So I think that's everything. That is where I'm going to end it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. You should hopefully get this on time on Friday. So that means Saturday is going to be the day where I just open up Stellaris and I set it to run for like 100 years after like set this for 100 years or so. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to activate population controls so that way we can stop so that way it's like once these max out we don't get any more unemployment. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Let's Play Stellaris. Bye bye.